A moment from Senator Lindsey Graham's funeral is making waves online, involving what appeared to be U.S. President Donald Trump offering mints to his Vice President J.D. Vance during the solemn memorial service. A professional lip reader now claims to have decoded the lighthearted exchange, suggesting the president was passing around Tic Tacs while the choir was singing. Here's what happened. The funeral for longtime Republican Senator Lindsey Graham at the Washington National Cathedral was meant to be a solemn farewell to one of the Republican Party's most influential figures. Leaders from across the political spectrum gathered to pay their respects, including U.S. President Donald Trump, Vice President J.D. Vance, cabinet members, and members of Congress. But, as has often been the case with high-profile public events, a brief interaction caught on camera quickly became the focus of online attention. A video from the service shows Trump reaching into his pocket to pull what appears to be a packet of Tic Tacs. He then pops one in mouth before leaning toward his VP, J.D. Vance, and Secretary of Treasury, Scott Bessent, to offer them hard mints. Now, professional lip reader Nicola Hickling has analyzed the footage for the Mirror US, revealing what exchange occurred between Trump and his allies in the moment. According to Hickling's interpretation, Trump allegedly turned to Vance and said, "I found these in my pocket. Want one?" Hickling claims Vance politely declined, replying, "No, it's all right." Trump then turned toward Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, who was seated nearby. According to the lip reader, Trump handed him the mints while saying, "You'll feel fresher." Hickling further claims Vance smiled before joking, "They're Tic Tacs. They come in a little box." The exchange, if accurately interpreted, lasted only a few seconds. It's important to note that these remarks are based solely on one professional lip reader's interpretation. The conversation has not been independently verified, and neither the White House nor Vice President Vance has commented on the claims. Lip reading is inherently interpretive, particularly when camera angles, facial positions, and the absence of audio can make definitive conclusions difficult. Still, the clip has spread rapidly across social media, with many users amused at the sight of Trump quietly offering mints during one of Washington's most solemn ceremonies. Critics questioned whether the exchange was appropriate given the setting. The alleged Tic Tac conversation wasn't the only viral moment involving Trump and Vance at the funeral. Earlier, another clip showed the pair whispering to one another during the service. That footage also drew attention after Nicola Hickling claimed the two were discussing another attendee, allegedly describing someone as bossy. Those claims likewise remain unverified, and it is unknown who, if anyone, the conversation referred to. Trump also delivered one of the funeral's most widely discussed eulogies. Speaking before mourners, the president reflected on his complicated relationship with Lindsey Graham. Graham died on July 11th at the age of 71 after what officials described as a brief and sudden illness. Preliminary findings indicated that he likely suffered an aortic tear at his Washington residence. His death marked the end of a decades-long political career that saw him become one of the Senate's most recognizable Republican voices. Known for his outspoken positions on national security, judicial nominations, and foreign policy, Graham served South Carolina in the Senate for many years and remained one of Trump's closest congressional allies. Following his death, Graham's family thanked the public for its prayers and requested privacy during their time of mourning. His funeral at Washington National Cathedral brought together political leaders from across the world, military officials, and friends to celebrate his life and public service.